Everything I know you is furnished, I'ma take it. My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got the shit that the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot. Real niggas say that they be wild. We on the Cayman Islands, on the yacht with our favorite album. Bad home in a plate of salad, smoking and drinking. Nigga, you thinking that I paid is valid. I love my niggas to the fact that it real. And nobody on the faculty square. What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun. I'ma give you time to run while I'm rapping the bill. We gon' make it. 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 I learned the game quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane with me. In this case, who's the loser? Ran through enough coke for cash for the bill, fools in Cuba. Teach the kids how to read and write and use the Ruger. Motherfucking niggas is back, Jada and P. We got water, that's haze, plus way to the D. And I'm tired of hearing about old niggas that have it. We be the same old niggas about it. Who cares? Talk about how we all niggas in it. The back gun, what's your fishy butt? It's gonna be running that. Why? Cause they puss in their hands is lame. So for real in the hood, we make candy rain. I can easily send you the God. So come and see me at the Plaza Hotel. I might give you a job. If you can't remember the name, all you gotta do is ask the damn for the that deliver it home. We gon' make it. 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 Yo, man. We're gonna get some money popping in a minute. We don't have no tickets to give away because they ain't nowhere to go. And if it wasn't for people getting potentially deathly ill, I would enjoy every minute of this. I like the fact we ain't got nowhere to go and we gotta sit down for a minute. The universe is telling you, yo, sit your ass down, man. Be easy. And the other thing, I'm gonna remind y'all, the planet's been sick. Earth. The planet Earth has been sick. Climate change, science has been warning us. Y'all don't think this got nothing to do with nothing? Y'all think this is just an isolated incident? That this is literally shutting down the planet Earth? Every nation on planet Earth is damn near in shutdown. Yo, Ghana got 4 cases. 4 people came to Ghana. They shut the whole country. 4
Did they come from? And they came from America?
They just said it came from outside places. Which means that people traveled abroad, came back with it. Shut the whole country down. Yeah. You can't, they're telling airlines, they're telling everybody, you know what, just don't. If you ain't got the proper credentials to come into Ghana, if you're not an official, if you're not a citizen, beat it.
Everybody's stuck where they at.
Sit your ass down or you get.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I kind of feel like I need to give it to people who don't understand that, like, sometimes you gotta just stop and you gotta relax and you gotta calm. Maybe take a nap, read a book. People are now mad at de Blasio because he took too long to cancel the schools. Now that the schools is canceled, he canceled them yesterday, closed New York City public schools. Now people are like, you didn't give me enough time. Enough time to do what? You can't go nowhere.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Where you had to go?
Nowhere. I have a friend of mine who lives in Ethiopia, and she said there are people in Ethiopia who are refusing to go back to Italy, like Italians who are refusing to go back to Italy, even though they outstayed their visas and all that, and the countries can't do it. They're just like, I ain't going back. Ethiopia's like, but your visa's up, and it's like,
well,
I ain't going back.
Well,
you can't make me.
Well, look, people are probably gonna keep it easy for the time being, right? Like with the rumors of them suspending mortgages, suspending rent, you know, slowing these things down. In the meantime, but once that runs out and it's time for you to go,
congratulations, you played yourself.
They gonna start rolling you up out here, big. Laura, what's on your list today?
I think I'm gonna give it to Whole Foods. Whole Foods is basically owned by one of the richest men in the world, correct?
Families, Walmart.
Right.
I mean,
and
Amazon. I'm sorry,
right.
Amazon.
So the Whole Foods CEO, John Mackey, basically told employees that they're welcome to receive donated part-time off hours from other employees. So check this out. So if you test positive for the coronavirus, you can get 2 weeks paid sick leave, right? But anything else, they will not cover. And if you're extra sick, because some people have different complications, so sometimes you need more than 2 weeks off.
Sure.
The only way that you can get more time off is that other employees have to donate their time off to you.
God, I'm not giving you my time off.
That's what you get. You get an
This
F out of
is
here.
from like,
That sound. By the way, that sound. When I hear companies doing that almost sounds criminal.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And who in this moment of time right now is going to get their time off?
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is from basically, look, if you think about it, it's owned by the richest man in the world, one of the richest, and still.
But Laura, don't stop there, because just yesterday it was announced that Trump and his cohorts, his billionaire cohorts, were attempting to buy. The German health ministry confirmed a report that Trump offered large sums of money to German pharmaceutical company CureVac to agree to sell rights to a possible coronavirus vaccine exclusively to America only. Now, mind you, up until last week, Trump was telling us it was nothing to worry about.
Oh, it was a hoax.
Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you cutting deals. And Jared Kushner's brother is jumping into the production of a coronavirus testing.
Oh, that's that Oscar company?
Oscar, the first testing center locator for COVID-19.
Oscar.
So this is what billionaires are doing. They're going to make money off this worldwide pandemic. You thought they weren't?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Rosenberg, what's on your list today?
Oh man, what an interesting weekend for a variety of reasons. I went on the Twitter.
Wait, you went on Twitter?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong for saying that. Because the second I do that, it's usually problems. I went on Twitter on the weekend and expressed my concern, some of the misgivings I had about some lyrics on Jay Electronica's album.
Is it more than one lyric or is just one?
Oh, there are a couple. They all involve the word Satan and some sort of association with Judaism. So, or in one case it's Israel, one case it's Judaism. But, first of all, congratulations to me, because the first thing I quoted was wrong. I typed in Jay Electronica Synagogue of Satan on my computer so I could pull up the lyric, and it gave me a lyric that I then quoted on Twitter. Turns out that was from a different song. So a lot of people came for me over that, and I was like, wait, do you think it makes it better that it's happened on multiple songs and I didn't realize it? But anyways, here's my main point, because Jay Electronica ended up coming for me, had a lot of very harsh things to say.
One of which was shut the F up.
Oh yeah, and don't get me wrong, I saw people who I know and seemingly have a good relationship with who liked that tweet. I see you, Russell Simmons, Chuck Creeper, all kinds of people who seemed happy to have Jay Electronica tell me that. And I just want to say, here's how, and then I got attacked mercilessly all weekend from everyone telling me all kinds of, ranging from ridiculous anti-Semitism to like more just direct anger. But here's the main point that I land on, Ebro. I would never dare get on this radio or on Twitter and tell black people when they need to be offended or not offended by racism. I would never tell gay people or trans people when they should be offended by what a comedian says. It is not my place to tell another group what they should be offended by. So you have every right to disagree with me if you want. If you're not Jewish, you have no right to tell me whether I should be offended or not. It doesn't matter if I'm white and Jay Electronica's black. It doesn't matter if it's hip-hop or somewhere else. No one can tell someone in another group if they should not be offended by something about that group.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hold this congratulations for thinking that for some reason I have no right to say how I feel about that. I won't even get into the content unless you want to.
Well, we can get into Synagogue of Satan, which is from Revelations, which is the New Testament, which is referencing individuals who are not Jewish, perpetrating that they are Jewish and hiding behind that religion and lifestyle, which has been going on since before any of us even were thought of. And we've talked about racism and hate and white supremacy that exists within Israel, the government, and Jewish organizations. We've talked about that openly on this program. But articulate what exactly is offensive about it for you, Rosenberg.
So, first of all, the fact that the term synagogue of Satan is used in the New Testament means nothing in terms of making me feel better. Like people being like, it's in the New Testament. Guys, that's not the Jewish Bible. It doesn't matter. That doesn't make it like, see, he's quoting the Bible. So tell gay people they shouldn't be offended by the parts of the Bible. Right. Don't be offended. It's in the Bible. It means zero to me. That's not my Bible. And even if it was my Bible, guys, I'm not that religious that if it's in the Bible, I just believe it. So here's the question I have for you, bro. If the line is synagogue of Satan and it's about Jews that are perpetrating, and at the same time, I have all these people who are defending Jay's lyrics coming at me, also telling me that I'm not really a Jew, then tell me, who is that line for? Who are the fake Jews? Because I would argue most people who subscribe to that line of thinking believe the fake Jews are people like me. Who do you think they're talking about? It's me. It's European Jews that they're saying aren't Jews. So I'm supposed to not be offended by the line? People were literally telling me, don't be offended. You're not even a Jew. I'm not. So I'm supposed to not be offended by the very thing that you're saying is true. So we could get into a whole conversation about it, but here's the bottom line. If you were to hear your group over and over again with the term Satan, and there's another line in the album where Jay says, Palestine hit by the mortar of Satan. Ebro, tell me, what do you think mortar of Satan is referring to when he's referring to Palestine?
He's referring to the Israeli government.
So now you have one line about synagogue of Satan, and now you're talking about mortar of Satan. So you have Israel getting it in one, and then some association with Jews. Listen, maybe I'm just guessing, but man, I have the right to feel a way about those lines.
Right, but now on top of that, wasn't Jay Electronica dating a Rothschild?
Dating,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dating or married to, or something like that.
I don't know, but I don't know if the Rothschilds are Jewish or not.
I assume they are. That's all I got to say, but I'm pretty sure they are.
Wait, are you stereotyping too?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Playing yourself. So, and the reason I bring that up is because maybe it is more nuanced than that. Because we do have these difficult discussions and uncomfortable discussions up here. But maybe for Jay Electronica, it is more nuanced. Maybe because he is close to it. He is recognizing, because I haven't spoken to him about it, he's recognizing that there are people like the Christian right who conveniently use, Israel and weaponize anti-Semitism incorrectly, which we've talked about.
For sure. And I mean, listen, he doesn't have any lines that get to that. And I'll say this, I'd be happy to have a conversation about the nuance. He called me out as if I wouldn't have a conversation. I'm happy to have a conversation about it. But like for Jay's response to it to be attacking me instantly, I didn't attack him. I just said I felt a way about the line. It made me feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's true. But people are very, very offended by the notion of anti-Semitism.
Ain't that about a bitch? we can't even say that. So real quick, right now in 2020, on the right, you have the Trump MAGA people, right?
Yeah.
You have the far right anti-Semites. But then also on the far left.
Remember, they're only anti-Jewish sometimes.
Exactly, because they're also pro-Israel,
That's
right?
Right.
So then on the far left, you have people who also anti-Semites. So we're squeezed on both sides. And now for me, the real frustration is, Ebro, and I didn't want to get into this on Twitter. I am one of the only Jews in a public space who's openly critical of Israel and supporting the rights of Palestinians. Not only that, I had our friend of the show, Nazir Loneworth, come through. Who speaks a very much random. I the minister said on the album. And I said, furthermore,
Minister Farrakhan opens up the album.
I said, furthermore, you know I publicly defended, chose to, he wrote into, I came in and publicly defended Tamika Mallory over the heat she was getting about the Farrakhan stuff. I defended her association with Minister Farrakhan. I am not some one-sided person. Guys, you work with me every day. How often do I call out anti-Semitism? I call out the state of Israel way more than I call out anti-Semitism. I never call out anti-Semitism. But in this case, it just made me feel away.
I've called Netanyahu a racist a-hole.
Well, a million times.
Million times.
But people don't listen, so listen. Hey guys, you didn't hear it, you don't pay attention, you get the congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got it on that program. That is, we're all up there. Yo, Rosenberg, you should have pulled up, man. It was quiet outside. It's like one of those blizzard days where there's just nobody outside.
I know, but honestly, I have a very slight cough right now. I wouldn't want to stay there.
Stop the music, stop the music, stop the music.
It's okay, just stay home.
How long you been feeling?
I've had a random, slight itch in the back of my throat that on and off for a week, 5 days. Maybe Thursday.
He was in here with us.
Maybe Thursday. But I mean, I wasn't coughing. I just had to.
All right, we're going to do one of the tests they say you could do. This is a home test.
This isn't real.
What, hold your breath for 10 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think it's real.
Do you have fever?
No, not at all.
Okay, so he's alright.
I feel great.
He's alright.
Does it
But I'm not, no throat hurt.
That's not one of the symptoms.
And I do get a, I didn't hear that. You should.
Fever is the main one, guys. He doesn't
Fever
have
and dry cough.
And dry cough are the main ones. Hold your breath, Rosenberg, go. Heard a wheeze.
No, I feel fine.
Oh, good, no COVID.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, and by the way, this is real serious because we had a nurse on early who expressed to us that people were just showing up to the hospital paranoid. And the reason I did that with Rosenberg, we're not trying to make fun of a very serious issue, but we are trying to lighten the mood. Don't just panic and run to the emergency room. Now's not the time. They're overwhelmed, and they will send you away if you don't have serious symptoms. Meaning like you're almost running out of breath, suffocating, or 100 and something degree temperature and you're suffocating, or a just unstoppable cough and you can't breathe, or some other health complications. Because what they're gonna do, if you have a fever, maybe you have a light cough,